Flying Squadron Airshow team, and I just want to mention making a paper airplane. Making a paper airplane, a good airplane, is like preparing for the future. Getting good grades, staying in school, do the ethical things, even when nobody's looking. So if you do these things, prepare for your future, and you should make a good, or should be able to make a good paper airplane.
Hi, I'm Gary. I'm with the Vanguards Airshow team. I fly as number 4, the slot position back in the back of the formation. And ethics is a vital part of every aspect of the aviation industry. And it's because people's lives depend on it. Every time you go fly, you're putting people's lives at risk. So a good example of that would be a story I heard a few years ago. I fly in the summers as an aerial firefighter, a tanker plane pilot, so I drop retard to put out wildfires. And there's also a lot of helicopters that do that same job, and they carry the ground firefighters, the guys with the axes, up into the mountains to fight the fires. And there was a situation where a mechanic for a helicopter just pencil whipped the maintenance information for the helicopter. He didn't actually do all the inspections. He didn't weigh the helicopter. He just wrote the number down for how much the helicopter used to weigh. And so when the pilot made his calculations to figure out how much of a load he could carry on that helicopter, he inadvertently overloaded the helicopter because the mechanic hadn't put down how much the helicopter actually weighed. He had underreported the weight of the helicopter. So then when the pilot had his load full of firefighters and equipment, they took off and he couldn't get airborne and he ended up crashing, and a lot of people lost their lives. The same thing can happen with pilots. If the pilot pencil whips his currencies, or he over-reports how many hours and experience he actually has, then he can go up, take off in an airplane that he's really not that currently qualified in, and cause an accident and get a lot of people killed. So ethics is a critically important part of the aviation industry, and it keeps us all safe. That's why it's much safer to fly in an airline than it is to drive on the highway, because airline pilots and mechanics are very highly trained, and the industry as a whole really emphasizes safety and ethics in their work. So, be ethical.